Hi everybody, my name is Chaz Rothenberg, co-founder of Meditation Wellness Institute, and today I'm here to talk to you about one of our services that we have to offer. And this service is Pendulum Balancing, Pendulum Energy Balancing. And I'll describe a little bit of what it's about and then I'll give you a demonstration of how it works. So Pendulum Energy Balancing is done by using this chart. And this chart here was given to us to show how the pendulum works and how to balance your energies. And we have clarity on the top. On the bottom we'll have a spot for you to put your name, and we deal with the past, the present, and the future of your life and that you know it as of today. We deal with the four bodies. We deal with the physical, the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual bodies, and they're in this section right here in the middle. When we take this chart and we'll put our name on it, and I have one right here with my name on it, so I'll just put this over here, and on the back of the chart we put your address, your physical address of where you live, in case we want to work with anything related to your home, and also a physical address of where you work, in case we want to work with anything related to your work-related areas. Okay, the physical workplace. We work with crystals, so we'll use this crystal today. This is a clear quartz crystal. We also have an amethyst crystal, and we have a smoky quartz crystal. They all have different properties, but for today's demonstration, we'll use the clear quartz crystal. And this crystal has been clean and cleared, and it's charged up. It's pure energy right now. And the first thing we do is we hover it over the chart, and we ask a question of, are you ready to go to work? Or I always say, let's go to work. As you can see, the crystal is swinging in this forward and backward position. My hand stays steady the whole time. And the first question I ask, just to tune it in, I say, is my name Chaz Rothenberg? Generally speaking, when I say that, there it goes in the yes position. A yes is clockwise. As you can see, the crystal spinning clockwise. And then I go, okay, let's go to work. Are you ready to work? It goes into the yes, I'm ready to work position. And then I say, is my name Tom? And I'll just tune it in. Ready to work. Is my name Tom? And it's not a yes. And there we go. It's going into the no position, which is in the counterclockwise area. So now we're going to go back to being ready to work. We'll steady down. And a lot of times the crystal works with me just thinking of a question to ask it. I don't even have to physically ask it. The first question that we ask is, I'll say, is Chaz Rothenberg balanced in the four bodies? We've mentioned these before. They're the physical, the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual bodies. So I say, is Chaz Rothenberg balanced in the four bodies? And as you can see, it's spinning in the no position. So now what we have to do, we say, okay, let's find out what four bodies we're balanced in and what four bodies we're unbalanced in. So I put it over the physical area, this quadrant right here. I say, is Chaz Rothenberg balanced in the physical bodies? And it says yes. As you can see, it's spinning in the yes direction. That's clockwise. And we move it up into the emotional. I'm ready to go to work. And is Chaz Rothenberg balanced in the emotional body? And it will say yes. As you can see, it's spinning clockwise in that. We put it over the mental. We say, is Chaz Rothenberg balanced in the mental body? And you can see it's saying no. It's spinning counterclockwise. And then we go over the spiritual elm, the spiritual bodies, and we say, is Chaz Rothenberg balanced in the spiritual body? And that automatically goes, it doesn't automatically, that goes to yes, I'm balanced. So in the first question, as we start the treatment or the session, we find that I personally am out of balance in the mental world, which is your thinking world. And the mental world generally is in your throat area here. So what we do is we'll ask questions. Or we'll say, are we allowed to balance the mental world of Chaz Rothenberg? I asked if we're allowed to balance it, and it says yes. Then we go back to asking the question, and it's like, I will ask the question, may we clear this right now? And it goes into the yes position again, as you can see. So what we'll do is, a lot of times in the mental world, you're thinking too much. You may work in a school situation, or you may work in a computerized situation. You may work with something that you're using your mind a lot, and you're overthinking things. As you can see, it's spinning rapidly in the yes. So that's saying that it's a strong possibility that I'm thinking too much. And it's throwing me out of balance. You could even get sore throats from this. You could potentially get migraine headaches from this. So as it spins, energetically it's unwinding my thought process. It's unwinding the thoughts. It's clearing up my mind of cluttered thoughts. This is how this works. So I'll go back into the asking of the question. We've got to let it settle down a little bit. Sometimes I'll hold it to settle it down. But for this purpose, we'll let it settle down and ask, are you ready to go to work? So have we balanced Chaz's 4 bodies? And we have. They're all in balance. As you can see, at the beginning part of this demonstration, my demeanor was a little loud. It was a little not flowing very well, maybe. And only by using this crystal balancing technique, I've calmed down. I can feel it in my body. I can feel my thoughts calmer. I can feel my delivery more steady. And I can see by looking at the pendulum that it's a complete circle in the yes mode, energetically speaking, of calming all the bodies down, creating peace and tranquility. That's what this can do. That's what the pendulum balancing technique does. So we'll steady it. And the sessions can be as long or short as you desire. What we do at the end of the session is we ask a question. Is this session complete? So I'll ask it now, is this session complete? And it says yes. It's a nice tight circle going around all 4 bodies. The physical, the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual bodies. It's saying yes, we're complete. Now, if there were more issues, more things that you wanted to discuss or that we needed to discuss, it would say, no, we're not complete. The session will not be over until it's completed with making sure all the 4 bodies are balanced, all issues have been dealt with and released, or dealt with and understood. And we have closure, is what we have. So that's what we do here, Meditation Wellness Institute. One of the things we do here, and that's the pendulum energy balancing. I appreciate you watching this video, and if you're interested in this work, you can email me at meditateus@gmail.com. That's MEDITATEUS@gmail.com, and we can discuss when we can set up a session for you. Now, sessions can be either in person, or we can do them in the Skype mode, or FaceTime, or Google Chat mode. Either way, it's all effective. There's no one way that's better than the other. So I appreciate you for taking this time to watch this video, and all the best and be well. Thank you.